Hello friends. Today, as many of our subscribers and friends requested, we are looking at an interesting tutorial. How can you live stream CCTV camera footage directly to YouTube without using Raspberry Pi, PC or any other secondary device? This is not a normal live stream. With this method, you can do continuous recording, remote monitoring, use YouTube like a free cloud storage, and even create a long-term time-lapse projects. So let's look at the full process practically. Let's get started. Here is a short story. This idea actually started when I got a requirement to record a full time lapse video of a temple construction project. They also wanted to live stream it so everyone donating the project could watch the construction live. The approximate construction duration was 6 months, so the entire process had to be captured continuously from a fixed position. But the problem was that the budget was very limited, the area was remote, only solar power was available, and still we need a high quality footage. If we use the traditional NVR setup, the cost would be high. If we use the cheaper cameras, the quality would be compromised. That's when I got an idea. Why not use a network camera, stream its video directly to YouTube, and use YouTube itself like a video recorder? Because YouTube accepts live streams, the stream gets saved automatically. No separate NVR or storage is needed. In the end, we can collect the full footage and create a proper construction time lapse. And while the video is live, everyone can watch the construction in real time. Sounds like a good idea. So I started searching for a network camera with RTMP support. Why is RTMP support important? There is a key concept here. YouTube directly supports RTMP as a live input protocol. RTMP stands for real-time messaging protocol. So if the camera has a direct RTMP support, we don't need a PC, Raspberry Pi or encoder. The camera can stream directly to YouTube. If RTMP support is not available, additional hardware become mandatory and naturally the cost increases. So our target was a camera with Wi-Fi support, built-in RTMP support, long-range connectivity, and preferably from a reliable branded company. Let's find the right camera. Initially, I searched for many authorized brands, but surprisingly, most camera product pages mentioned RTSP, while there was no mention of RTMP. That was a little confusing. Luckily, I found an article on TP-Link's official site, How to Stream on YouTube with VIGI Cameras. It has been updated on 30 August 2025. That gave me some confidence. But there was a twist. Even though the article said RTMP support was available, the product specification page didn't mention it. So I called customer care directly. They confirmed it was supported. Later I found that it was mentioned in the firmware release note on the support page as added support for RTMP, and that release was from 2025. Finally, I selected the TP-Link VIGI C340-W. It matched our requirement perfectly. So I ordered the camera, the order arrived, and now let's do a quick unboxing. Inside the box, there was a user manual, mount marking stickers, waterproof connectors, power adapter, screws, and camera itself. The build quality was decent. As an IO, it has an RJ45 Ethernet port and a DC input jack. Now let's start the setup. Initially, I will set it up using a PC. After powering the camera, it creates an open access point, which means a hotspot. If we scan available networks on the PC, we can see that access point, usually starting with something like VIGI IPC. Connect to it. After connecting, check the gateway IP in the Wi-Fi properties to find the camera's gateway address. For this camera, it was 192.168.191.1. Open that in the browser and the camera setup page appears. If a security warning appears, ignore it because this is safe. Now, in the setup wizard, you can set the country, time zone, and the power frequency. The next important step is setting up the password. Set the strong password and don't forget it. At the end, you will add a few security questions and add a recovery mail. After configuring everything, log in again. Once logged in, the live preview appears. Now we are connected to the camera's own access point. Next task is connecting it to the office or home Wi-Fi. Go to Settings, Network, Wireless LAN. Then use the wireless scanner to search nearby 2.4 GHz networks. I am connecting it to the office Wi-Fi. Within a few seconds, a connected message announced,
Wi-Fi connected.
Then the camera's own access point disconnects. Now, let's connect the PC to the same Wi-Fi network. Next, we need to find the camera's new IP address. There are many methods, but the one I use is logging into the router and checking the connected device list. The IP assigned to the camera was 192.168.1.4. Now use that IP to log in through the browser. The live preview works smoothly. There is some latency, but it is acceptable. The next very important step is firmware update. To make the RTMP feature work, the latest firmware is mandatory. Go to Settings, System Management, Firmware Upgrade. The online update option did not work for me for some reason, so I used the manual update. Download the latest firmware from the product page. After extracting the zip, there will be a binary file inside. Browse and upload that file. The update process takes around 3 minutes. After it completes, the camera restarts. Now for the moment of truth. Let's check whether RTMP is available. Go to Settings, Network, Advanced. Inside here, you should see a separate RTMP tab. Finally, the RTMP option appeared. There are 3 options here: Enable, Server Address, Steam Key. Now let's set up the YouTube site. Open YouTube Studio and go to Create and then go live. YouTube will now be ready to receive the stream. Here you will get the Steam URL and the Steam key. Copy them and paste them into the camera's RTMP settings. Then enable the Steam. At first, my Steam did not start, which was confusing. Later, I found the issue. By default, the camera was using a different encoding format, but YouTube properly supports H.264 encoding. So, in the settings, camera, Steam, video encoding, I switched the video encoding to H.264. After that change, the stream started immediately, and the live stream worked perfectly on the YouTube. During live streaming, YouTube may show multiple warnings like bitrate, latency, and stability warnings. Surprisingly, I could not eliminate all of them completely. That's because camera to YouTube streaming has some limitations, but in practical use the stream was stable. Recording was saved properly. Overall performance was satisfactory. If you notice a lag in the stream, the internet speed is likely the issue. In that case, you may need a higher speed internet plan. I tested different stream settings, bitrate, resolution, frame rate. I compared all of them. Finally, I found the best stable settings for direct YouTube live streaming. I hope this video was useful for you. This method is especially useful for remote monitoring projects, construction time-lapse, solar surveillance setup, and low-budget recording systems. If you have any doubts, ask in the comments. I regularly check the comments and try to reply as quick as possible. If you want more practical electronics and IoT contents like this, like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.